Well, why don't you do it?
Keep away from me, I'm warning you.
Why don't you do it?
Keep away from me.
You don't dare stay here. You don't trust yourself. Oh, do it again. I like it. Do it again.
Hey guys, Lencac here. You know where I'm at. I'm at the range. Look at this. We've got a nice day out. They're not even chemtrailing us today. Look at that. It's beautiful. Pretty nice day at the range. And as usual, there is the unbelievably awesome 17.0 second stupendous Crown Vic in all of its glory. There you go. But what we're doing today, boys, is as you may or may not know, the last couple years I have built 3 M1As, all what I think are to national match specs, and this is the second one I built. I say all that to say this: I'm going to try to do a series, a 3-part series, where each one is going to shoot the same ammunition, and we're going to compare them all. And of course, as you know, they're all the same, but they're all very different particular respects. Like mine that I have, that I built for myself, is a wood stock that was bedded by Springfield Armory. This has got an Arken, or not an Arken, a stock on it. What do they call them kind of stocks? You know what I'm talking about there. It's got a stock. I bedded that thing and hopefully got all the tension, pre-tension up here and all that shit correct. It's got an Arken scope on it, big huge scope. 1 in 10 twist, national match barrel, 22-inch, stainless steel. It's got a shooting sight trigger in it, and so yeah, let's take a ride with this thing and see how well it goes. Okay. All right, boys, this is what we got. I got some 308 surplus here that we're going to shoot, and the format's going to be, for each rifle, we're going to shoot 10 rounds of the surplus, 10 rounds of all the same hand loaded ammunition. I think every one of them, all 3 rifles, I'm going to try to use all the same parameters for each one. Memory serves me correct, this should be zeroed, or pretty close anyways. So, okay. There we go. So the last shot is in the bullseye. I'm going to take that as my first shot of this group test. And this is military surplus. All right, there you go. It's 10 rounds with the surplus, maybe 11, since I was counting. How I'm going to judge this is I'm going to take and throw out the 3 worst shots of the 10-shot group on each rifle. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's run down range and see how it looks. All right, boys, I'd say that's pretty respectable. These are my first shots out of it. Since throwing it up on the bench, I had to make some adjustments, bring it over, but my first, after I got it in there, I started counting, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11. But like I said, I'm going to throw out the worst 3 of the group to compare it with the other M1As. All right, guys, there you go. All right, guys, I just ran 10 rounds out of it with my hand-loaded stuff. Forgot to turn on my camera there, but I do got the downrange video, so we'll just roll those. But these were Hornady 168 grain match rounds on top of IMR, my precious IMR 4064, 43 grains of it. WCC brass, CCI Magnum primers, and these are loaded, I don't know, about 50 thousandths off the lands. So I shot 10, and let's go down range and take a look and see what they look like. Okay? Didn't seem like it did too bad. All right, guys. Here's the target of the hand loads that I used. 168 grain Hornady match rounds. It's not too bad. So I got a few rounds left of the surplus here. So I think it would only be right. See if we can't say hello to the steel post down there 200 yards. And this time I have my camera turned on. Unlike the group I shot just now with the hand-loaded ammunition, which I didn't have it turned on. But anyways, we still got what we needed. Got the downrange video on it. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens with the steel post. Okay. Make some adjustments here. Okay. All right, here we go. Steel post, 200 yards. Done. All right, guys. Hope this was a decent range test for y'all. Part 2, I'm going to put up a different one I built on the bench here and see how it compares to what this guy just did. So anyways, guys, that's my range test for the day. Don't believe anything the television, the network news, the government. At this point in time, be honest with you, the only one I trust is actually Trump, because otherwise, why would he be going through all this abuse? He doesn't have to do that, guys. Think about it. But we are surrounded by psychopaths, sociopaths that are running the country. How they got in power came by the American people just not giving a shit, being lackadaisical, not participating in the process of being an American. Declaration of Independence says you have a right and you have a duty to throw off the government that we now are stuck with. Pay attention, boys. Do your duty. This is Lencac, over and out.